So you're trying to figure out how you're going to strengthen your marriage. Sis, first thing you're going to have to know is by faith. I'm a wife coach. I'm an author. I've created so many things to help wives because I believe in restoring marriages. That is my second ministry, right? After my family and my husband. But it's going to be by faith. And let me explain that to you. As believers, we already know that it's by faith that we have to do everything that we do, right? It's by faith that we please God. It's through that aspect. So that's even the more as in our marriage. You got to first believe that God is going to be able to restore your marriage. Now, as I mentioned in my previous video, if you are in a relationship dealing with abuse, this video is not for you. Go listen to my other video. But if you're in a marriage where you're not dealing with abuse, you're just in a season where it's hard, right? It's challenging. You're not seeing eye to eye. Maybe trust has been broken, but you're deciding to stay. Hey, go for it, love. Don't let nobody knock you with that, right? It's going to be by faith that you have to believe that he's going to do it. If your faith is a little shaky right now, because this is one thing that I do, go and read Hebrews chapter 11. That is where we hear the verse where it said by faith. Faith is the substance of things we hope for, right? But then it also goes into all of the different people who did things by faith. Abraham did this by faith. Noah did this by faith. And when you look at it, allow it to encourage you and speak to your spirit, right? Because them people had absolutely no idea what God was about to do. But what they did do was they believed in God. They knew who he was. They knew his nature of who he is. So they're like, okay, God, I'm believing. I know you can do it. And then guess what? After they believed, God gave them an instruction. God told Abraham, go take your child up here and sacrifice him. Yeah, that sounded crazy. While it might sound crazy to you, God is telling you, I want you to be quiet for the next week and just pray for your husband. I want you to do this in your marriage. I want you to do this. And you're like, God, that makes absolutely no sense. And he said, exactly. God uses the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. Your faith feeling a little shaky today on this morning as you got up. Y'all maybe had an argument. Go let the word encourage you. Let it feed your spirit. It was by faith where my marriage is where it is today. Listen, I'm not saying this just because I'm reading the Bible. I'm saying this from experience. My husband and I have gone through seasons where we both was like, I don't think this is going to work. But I know I made a conscious decision to be like, God, I believe in marriage. I believe in the institution. I'm not in a dangerous position. I'm not in abuse. Help me. And God helped me. He gave me these instructions on what to do. And I want to help you. So meet me tonight because we're going live to talk about this on Facebook, on Instagram, and YouTube at Kelly J. Bell. And we're going to talk about why we need to fight for our marriages and how to do it realistically when things don't look the way we want them to look. But encourage yourself today. Walk by faith. If God told you he gonna do it, allow him to do it. You just don't know when it's gonna happen. But follow his instructions, sis. You got this.